Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Nemhard, the pass to Hield. Indiana moving the ball over. And a wide open look for Halliburton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Morris. There's the pass to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Now here is Smith. Fires for 3. Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Kuzma. And Halliburton slams it in.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside, Beal. Over in the corner, Avdia. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Hield. Here's Nemhard. Clock at 6. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Morris looking over the floor. Kuzma outside. Avdia, the pass to Beal. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Smith. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Launches it. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Here's Beal. Passes it to Porzingis. And it's sent back by Turner. And they get it back. Now here's Beal. He started close.
This guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Smith, no luck. Washington trailing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Now, here's Avdia. Covered by Hield. Avdia kicks to Morris. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Hield. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From outside the arc. Kept alive by Indiana. There's the drive. Nemhard. Smith for 3. Rebound, Washington.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Porzingis. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis, with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
The pass to Nemo. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards leading by a point. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Smith is out there with Heel. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
It seems like 2022 is all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better. Really fired up the Kuz.
Pass to Nembhard. Morris against Halliburton. Missed inside. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. 3-point lead. Morris outside. Pass to Abdia. From beyond the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 3. Out left to the wing. Abdia, the pass to Beal. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Smith dishes to Turner, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Over in the corner, Abdia. Beal against Teal. Beal the pass to Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Porzingis has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Wizards. Halliburton outside. Fires the 3. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Halliburton against Morris. Over in the corner, Abdia. Passes it to Morris. On deep. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
I think we've certainly seen Kyle Kuzma grow in his maturity and understanding about the game. It's not always about the scoring, it's what contributes to winning, and he has really grown in that aspect.
Beal from outside. Morris with the rebound. Washington leading now by 4. Now the pass to Avdia. Morris outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Wizards with another miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Pass to Nembhard. From downtown, score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
There's Beal with the 3. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Morris passes to Porzingis. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip was 1979.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Morris dishes to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Over Morris. Here's Turner. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
In the first half.
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. White is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Taylor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a year in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Out to Taylor. Here's Forte. Oh, good with the triple. Wizards shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. And the jump by Kispert.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
To the wing on the left. Throwing passes to be touched. And that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first.
For the Pacers, Golovitadze, 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now, Wright still looking for his first bucket in this one. Barton right side. Out to the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Pacers trail by 4. Doris, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA. And that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely 2nd-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
Here's Mathurin, and that one is hammered home.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Right inside. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
There's the pass to Orte. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wright. And stolen by McConnell. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Taylor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
It's Barton on the wing. To the left side wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kispert's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. And stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright leading the break. Kispert kicks to Barton. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And here is Hachimura. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kispert. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Wizards have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell scanning the floor. Taylor up top. Back to McConnell. Passed it to Orte. Sinks the triple. Orte has got his first 3 points of the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give up.
Barton outside. This one for 3. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 5. It's deflected. Kispert with it. He's got 11. Right side. Gafford passes to Wright. Another shot. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Wizards lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Smith. He's out there with Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the Pacers 5. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton with it. Now Avdia defending. Back to Halliburton. To to the inside. And the dunk by Smith.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now here's Beal. From deep. Offensive rebound for Porzingis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Here's Nemhard. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Smith dishes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
To the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Three-pointer heel. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton against Morris. Here's Nemhard. Second shot opportunity, and Halliburton with the layup.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
Here's Beal. Kicks it to Abdia. Just 4 to shoot. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Morris passes to Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He kicks it to Abdia. Back to Hachimura. The 19-foot shot. The Pacers pull it in. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morris against Halliburton. Next to Smith. Back to Halliburton. This is it to Smith. Now the feed to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Miles Turner pulls up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Morris against Halliburton. Morris inside. That one doesn't drop. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Smith the pass to Turner. For Porzingis. Morris against Halliburton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left in the game. Morris passes to Beal. Passes to Abdia. Now, here is Morris. And the pass to Porzingis. Over Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's all about Porzingis and accuracy. That's what will make or break him here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Halliburton up top, covered by Morris. And they recover it. Halliburton finds Heel. Now here's Turner. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. Out to Smith. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. He shoots again. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Beal. side, Porzingis. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. the assist, Clark. You've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Barrett at the 3. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Nemhard, the pass to Smith. Here's Nemhard. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Reddish. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Here's Randall. Feeds to Robinson. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
A shot by Nemhard, no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Reddish finds Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. There's no question this team can shoot the ball, and that's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Offensive rebound. Outside for Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Nemhard. The Knicks pull it in. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Randall, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Barrett finds Reddish. And here's Randall over to the left wing. Here's Brunson inside. Robinson. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Looking for the first basket of the game. It's stolen by Randall. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Healed the pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win those kind of breakdowns.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. the one-hand pull punch. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Halliburton flies in. Robinson with the block. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot. That falls. Nice beat that time from Brunson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smith outside. Outside for Halliburton. Down low. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Brunson goes in. And the wide open shot from Reddish hits it from 3-point range. Reddish has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Nemhard. The Knicks pull it in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Barrett screams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Smith the pass to Nemhard. Halliburton against Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Brunson kicks to Barrett. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 13-point game. And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brunson goes in. Here's Robinson. Randall against Smith.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
Healed the pass to Nemhard. Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him. What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Halliburton outside to the middle. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys go.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Barrett. There's the feed to Robinson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pacers trail by 9. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and he gets the bucket. Halliburton's got 7 now in this quarter.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Healed on the double team. Barrett wide open. He fires. A second chance effort. Robinson hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Now Brunson. Barrett kicks to Randall. Back to Barrett. And they will call over the back on the play.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
17. The Knicks.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. They got Taylor, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pacers' 5. Out to Taylor. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Knicks leading by 5. And here's Rose. Pass to quickly. Here's Hartenstein. You can't get that one. Here's Mathurin going inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Indiana moving the ball around. Taylor attacking. The pass to Orte. Here's McConnell. And it's go down Bitadze with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Hartenstein passes to Fournier. Can't connect from short range. Pacers trail by 3. To the paint. Stolen by Rose. On the wing quickly. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Pass to Orte. Back to Taylor. It's tipped. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Hartenstein. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Quickly. Clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
RJ passes to Taylor. Here's Mathurin. Down low. Outside Fournier. Feeds it to Toppin. Pass to Quickly. To the left wing. Here's Rose. Driving the lane. Out to the right wing. Here's Hartenstein. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Indiana. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Bitadze can't hit. The Knicks leading by 7. The pass to Hartenstein. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
RJ passes to Taylor. Now McConnell launches a 3. Fournier pulls it down.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Rose finds Fournier. Out left to the wing. McConnell against Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. That one, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Forte shot good. Here is Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the wing right side. Back to Toppin. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got 5.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Mathurin. And here's McConnell for 3. Fournier pulls it down. Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. 1 second left. Nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look out on assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Halliburton missing. The Knicks leading by 12. New York moving the ball around. Robinson finds Randall. Back to Robinson. Reddish with the ball. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. In the corner, it's Hield. Smith outside from past the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Reddish the pass to Brunson. Off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 15. And there's the pass to Nembhard. Robinson with the block. Brunson scanning the floor. A shot by Reddish, no good. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Smith sets the pick for Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
At the elbow, it's Reddish. Randall outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside for Randall. Here's Reddish, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. A new 14 for Indiana. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. Tries yet again. And Turner with the lay-in.
It's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. For 3, Barrett. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hield with it. Robinson picks him up. Turner for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Knicks leading by 11. It's Robinson, top of the key. Outside for Randall. Back to Robinson. Puts it up from 7. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Halliburton. Here's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. At one point, they led by 16.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one of the more valuable highlights of the game was the great night it turned out to be for Cam Reddish.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Runs in the pass to Barrett. They could use a bucket. Nembhard grabs the board. Here's Indiana. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Smith outside. There's 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Kicks to Hield. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
And so it's the Knicks with the win.
And for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half-court?
Kuzma against Randall. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, Kuzma off his feet. Very nice finish.
Outside for Randall. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Morris with it. Beal outside. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done. One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Washington with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. Here's Morris. They kick it out to Porzingis. Drains the triple.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right, some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Barrett. He can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Three-pointer, Beal. It's rebounded by New York.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
Pass to Beal. Fades back. Robinson with the block. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Reddish against Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end, and in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
Now here's Randall. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish. Misses the one-handed jam.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Now here's Brunson. Nails it from 3. Brunson's got 5 now.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Beal against Reddish. Porzingis in the post. Pass to Beal. Another shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
And stolen by Porzingis. Throws it up high. Beal finds Porzingis. Now here's Morris. Porzingis in the post. Checked by Randall. Clock at 6. Morris passes to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got assist number 5 here tonight. Randall outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randall. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will, nice.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Wizards out in front, up 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. Beal from outside. Randall pulls down the board. New York trailing. Here's Barrett down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Outside Brunson. Here's Randall. Pass to Reddish. And here's Robinson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
First team foul.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over it, Bradley Beal.
Barrett passes to Randall. Rebound Washington. Pass to Abdia. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Morris outside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money. Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
Well, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. And now a 12-point Washington lead.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Beal outside. Back to Morris. Beal outside. 5 to shoot. Morris on the wing. Kuzma outside. Off target from 3-point range. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand the course of an 82-game season. It's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that. Start to establish some consistency.
Pass to Abdia. The kick out to Morris. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now Brunson. Now here's Randall. Here's Robinson. Defended by Kuzma. Outside Reddish. Now here's Barrett. He's covered closely. The layup misses.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Here's Porzingis. And And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Randall against Kuzma. Randall, pass to Reddish. Right side, Barrett. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Morris against Brunson. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Here's Beal. Give him 8. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Wide open look. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Beal. Beal's got 4 assists now tonight.
You really like to see Beal getting involved with those passes, guys. He's all about the team.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Randall. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. It'll count. Not going to go that time. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Washington Wizards. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been the problem?
We're playing a low energy game.
Thanks, Allie. After the break. Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. The Wizards with a lead.
Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan. A chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh, my goodness.
Back to Barton. 4 on the clock. Pass to Hachimura. Jacks up a 3. Rose grabs the board. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Toppin's shot is off. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points, and I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly, outside. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Toppin. It doesn't go for him. And Washington the other way now. To the paint. And now it is stuffed right through.
B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Rose on the wing, Fournier. Quickly outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Good on the bucket. Hartenstein's got his first bucket in this one.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Good work there as it goes. And the Wizards lead by 12. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Rose outside. Quickly passes to Rose. Quickly right side. The kick out to Fournier. Toppin outside. There's the triple. They get it back. And Gafford with the block. Hachimura from long range. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The kick out to Fournier. Back to Toppin. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
On defense, the Wizards. Hartenstein in the post. Working on Gafford. Pass to Rose. Here's Hartenstein. And Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. Just 5 to shoot. Quickly from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Quickly's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Right against Rose. Barton right side. Out to Hachimura. Fires for 3. Here he goes. Pass to Gafford. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Rose outside. To the wing, right side. Back to Toppin. And he jams it home with authority.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Kispert. Up and in on the layup. Kispert's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Wizards leading by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for New York. Forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot from 16. Morris passes to Beal. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Beal against Reddish. Beal into the lane.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
For the Wizards.
And Beal drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Reddish. Left side Barrett. Robinson with it. Beal outside. It's hauled in by Reddish. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Avdia. He tries for three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reddish with it. Hachimura covering. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall against Morris. Left side Reddish. Here's Barrett. Reddish finds Barrett. Second chance shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 5-point Wizard lead.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession. Creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Beal outside. The kick out to Morris. From the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson passes to Barrett. Outside Reddish. Out to the right wing. Randall draws the double. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Beal with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Beal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 7. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. As we head down the stretch, he said to his team, quote, "We can win this. I believe in you guys, but we have to make some plays because we know they're going to." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Reddish against Beal. To the middle. It's tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Beal against Reddish. Hachimura. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Putting pressure on Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Randall with it. Hachimura covering. Outside Barrett. Pass to Reddish. Just 3 to shoot. Goes back up. Outside for Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Wizards. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Jalen Brunson. 3rd personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
For the Wizards.
second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Beal, the pass to Morris. From deep. Offline. And so it's Washington with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or the...
Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Now, here is Morris. The pass to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Pass to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Healed with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Smith. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Avdia. For the three. Nailed from three-point land. Now Halliburton passes it to Nemhard. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The pass to Nemhard. Back to Smith. Takes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for Smith.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. As we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to Nemo. He kicks to Heel. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Heel just keeps coming right after you again and again as a defender, and eventually you'll tire out and make a mistake with a foul.
Both free throws good from Heel.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, Beal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Kicks it to Avdia. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. Wizards passing it around. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana leading by 5. Heel, the pass to Smith. Outside, Beal. To the inside. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist from Beal. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Healed outside. Pass to Halliburton. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:52 left to play here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
Deal with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. You can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. In the corner, it's Healed. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Passes it to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Kuzma, rise and fire.
Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Now here's Heel. Guarded closely. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Halliburton outside. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
And finished off by Beal.
That's some flashy footwork there from Bradley Beal.
Halliburton outside. 3-pointer Heel. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They lead by 9. The second. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and has really come out. Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there from Rocha.
And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but Something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Morris kicks to Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Avdia's got 8 points.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 10.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Indiana leading by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris looking over the floor. Out to Kuzma. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. The shot by Turner, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Porzingis up and in on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Indiana lead. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Smith up top. Fires from deep. No good that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:41 left in the first half. Outside for Beal. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Halliburton on the wing. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 4. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Crosses over. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Pacers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the future's so bright for Halliburton, such a talented guard with outstanding work ethic and a real drive to improve.
Morris dishes to Beal. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Porzingis, good, and Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 5th assist in this one.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And Halliburton zooms it in.
This is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Thank you, David. And
Your Wizards, 23. The Pacers, 31.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Wizards trail by 8. Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Taylor in at the force line. Right, left side. Here's Mathurin. Martin defending. Ripped away. On the pass to Hachimura. The 3. And they get it back. And Wright kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Kispert. Traps in the train. Kispert's got the first field goal of the second half for the Wizards.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
Outside, Taylor. Back to McConnell. Outside, Taylor. Banked in off the glass. Taylor's got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Kispert kicks to Wright. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 7. McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Bitadze, and he tucks it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Wright. He kicks it to Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Barton passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Passes it to Mathurin. Back to McConnell. There's the pass to Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Kispert kicks to Barton. Hachimura against Taylor. Shoots it up. Hachimura, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Bitadze. And he makes good on the layup. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Kispert, the pass to Hachimura. Barton surveying the floor. And Gafford throws it down.
About the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Right wing. Taylor kicks to McConnell. Pass to Bitadze. That one goes in. Bitadze's got 6 points in the quarter.
And then this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Hachimura. Barton passes to Hachimura. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Outside, Taylor. McConnell against Wright. And the rejection by Gafford. Kispert kicks to Hachimura. The kick out to Wright. It's Barton on the wing. Taylor against Hachimura. Dishes it to Kispert. And he makes that one. Kispert's got 5.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Mathurin. Barton defending. Mathurin passes to McConnell. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this week?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Barton in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in its center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Barton has always had those kind of squirrely moves out there, so hard to defend him.
So for the Wizards, Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Bradley Beal comes in for Kispert. And Morris subbed in for Wright. Pacers leading by 4. With the step back. Halliburton passes to Turner. He gets it in there. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
And here is Morris. Outside, Beal. Clock at 4. Pass to Hachimura over Smith. And too long on the shot. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. Shakes them. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside, Beal. It's stolen by Smith. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, Beal. Passes to Hachimura. 3-pointer. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here is Halliburton. Low block shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Turner with the steal. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton right side. Back to Hield. Smith the pass to Nembhard. Shoots the 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hachimura. And he lays it straight in.
Hachimura just strong, doing what it took to get that one off.
Pacers leading by 6. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Porzingis. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morris against Halliburton. The pass to Nemo. A three-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. That's to Nemo. Outside for Halliburton. Beal with the steal. Pass to Hachimura. Lets it go with a 3. And another miss by Washington.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Smith with a wide open look. Good on the triple. And the Pacers lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
To the middle. Passes it to Nembhard. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Turner dishes to Smith. Back to Hield. 6 to shoot. Halliburton outside. And it's off from three-point range. Beal gets a wide open look. No good from outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.
Thank you.
Here we go.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Smith out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. With those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
And the basket by Halliburton.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Brunson against Halliburton. Hangs. Brunson passes to Robinson. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Out to the wing. Outside heel. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's the 3. Pacers with a rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go. The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Halliburton against Brunson. Out to Hield. Pass to Smith. Outside heel. Back to Smith.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Now here's Smith. Robinson with a steal. Outside Reddish. Halliburton against Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Reddish on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Halliburton up top. Checked by Randall. Field passes to Halliburton. Here's Turner. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots. They certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Healed on the wing. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Turner.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
Miles Turner at the line.
And so Turner nails them both.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
Randall, the pass to Robinson, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Barrett. Can they get it? And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Randall, right side. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Robinson with it. Inside. Kicks it out to Barrett. The three ball. Knocks down the long K. Barrett's got 5 points.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first.
Your
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Barrett. Randall with the drive. That's tipped. Brunson passes to Barrett. Off the mark there with a three. Indiana trailing here after making the playoffs 5 years straight. The Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Outside Barrett from deep. The rebound by Nembhard. And so it's Indiana with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Hield. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Hield. Here's Nembhard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Reddish. Pass to Randall. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Here's Nembhard. Back to Smith. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Hield passes to Turner. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Now a timeout called by New York. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Now here's Reddish. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Barrett passes to Randall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Indiana. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's, for a really young player, I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Indiana. The three, Randall. That one is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Indiana on offense. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Nembhard from downtown. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Brunson finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Reddish. Outside Barrett. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Now just a three-point Indiana lead. Smith outside. And here's Halliburton. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front. All right, good stuff, Allie. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
On the court for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4 slot. Now here's Rose with the crossover. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate it for them. Rose makes those around him better.
Here's Duarte. Off target with the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Outside for McConnell. The shot's good. McConnell's got his first basket. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Toppin passes to Rose. Now quickly. On the wing, Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Fournier. Second chance effort. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Fournier's got this first bucket of the night. Here's Taylor. Back to McConnell. Here's Matherin. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Off target from outside. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Quickly with the ball, and it's McConnell picking him up. Kicks it to Quickly. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Shot clock at 3. Another shot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Pass to Matherin. Oh, deflected. Back to Duarte. Here's Taylor. Excellent D there from Toppin.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Outside Fournier. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Matherin. Quickly with a rebound. Rose with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Pass to Hartenstein. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Hartenstein's got 6.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
A minute 6 left in the third. And the basket by Taylor.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Rose up top. He's marked by McConnell. Rose with the bucket.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rose? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
McConnell against Rose. Back to McConnell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Rose.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Smith with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Part of passing the rock is calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. Reddish with it. Back to Randall. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks out in front, up by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Launches the 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Brunson passes to Reddish. The shot no good, and Indiana will come the other way. Smith inside, checked by Randall. Robinson with a steal. Randall right side. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Randall, good.
The relentlessness of Randall, R-squared, taking on all comers.
Smith outside. Pass to Nembhard. Randall with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Halliburton against Brunson. Barrett. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Barrett against Hield. Barrett passes to Reddish. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Heald. And the shot falls short that time.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside for Halliburton. From outside the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Over to the left wing. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Now here's Reddish. The D's right on him. 3-pointer. Barrett can't hit. And for the Pacers, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Heald. Pass to Turner. Up top, Smith. Here's Nembhard. Reddish covering. Back to Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Back to Randall. Robinson passes to Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And here's Brunson from the arc. Halliburton with some nice D. Indiana on offense. Turner finds Halliburton. And it's Smith penetrating. Tipped. Randall with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York no good that time either. Pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. Robinson with a steal. Reddish with it. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaFleur.
David, thank you. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kuzma will step in at the 4, and Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Kuzma, that's good. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score. Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Morris with the ball. Pass to Beal. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Knicks with the rebound.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. Outside, Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Back to Morris. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Morris. Washington needs to get a shot off here. The shot will not fall. And New York the other way now. For since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Here's Brunson. Benny Avdia making his last shot. Robinson on the wing. Porzingis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And finished off by Beal.
That's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Barrett. Robinson left side. Here's Reddish. Back to Robinson. That one drops for him.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Now here's Beal. 2 minutes. He lays it up off the glass. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Randall. He rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Well, Julius Randall, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. Barrett against Beal. Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the feed for Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Inside. Robinson kicks to Randall. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his first free throw of the game. And the second free throw, good. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Robinson, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Washington ball.
The Wizards with the lead. Now, here is Morris. Outside for Beal. Offline with his 3. Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Here's Beal, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's a tie game in New York. We'll get things started in the second quarter when
Your Knicks City Kings.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Reddish out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5. They're the group New York will start the second one. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Morris inside. Brunson covering, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Barrett following the Porzingis miss from deep. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Here's Brunson, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Morris, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved to just 1 pass more?
In the corner, Barrett with it. Outside for Randall. Beal with it. Picked up by Barrett. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morris.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. A crossover to the wing on the left. And here's Reddish. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So it's Washington now, following the score by New York. Goes up the baseline. And he hits the jump shot.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brunson kicks to Randall. Now the pass to Robinson. Now Barrett. The three. And no good that time. Morris with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. Kuzma outside. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. That evens the score. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Brunson finds Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Both free throws good from Randle. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beal deciding where to go with it. The putback, Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for Washington.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Now here's Randall. He's got 7. New York, no good that time either. Morris passes to Kuzma. Puts it up from 17. Back to Morris. Kuzma against Randall. Lets it fly. The putback. It's good on the putback. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dishes to Robinson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Tries again. Goes up again. Kuzma pulls it in. Now Beal. Pass to Kuzma. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Wizards out front, up 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. DeJuan Wright is out there with Kispert. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Rose against Wright. Pass to Kispert. Passes to Gafford. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Latrey.
Well, the active hands of Derrick Rose. Really good job making that offensive player uncomfortable.
The pass to Hartenstein. Rose kicks to Toppin. Fournier pass to Toppin. New York moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Quickly. That puts them in the lead. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Knicks with the lead. Rose kicks to Toppin. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Rose. Right side Fournier. From the arc. That one misses.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Hachimura. Over quickly. And that one's good. Hachimura's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
Boy, even with the contact, Rui Hachimura doesn't lose his touch or his concentration. So tough to distract this guy.
Quickly with it. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Gafford. To the paint. From 10 feet out. Kispert, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside Rose. In the corner, it's Toppin. Bangs home the trifecta. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right, the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. Gafford trying to break free. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that one's good. Right.
You have to account for Jelon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Outside Rose. Over to the left wing. Toppin kicks to Rose. Back to Toppin. Nifty move. And Toppin throws it down.
Now working off the pick, you see Rose attracting attention and hits the roller in stride.
Right, the pass to Kispert. Back to Wright. Pass to Gafford. To the left side wing. The kick out to Barton. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Now here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. Here's quickly. Outside Fournier. Passes it to Quickly. And stolen by Barton. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back right after this.
A big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Randall. And the layup falls. Randall's got the first points on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks. Washington trailing. Outside Beal. Lays it up and banks it in.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now, here's Reddish. Outside for Randall. Now, here's Barrett. 4 on the shot clock. Randall passes to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
So Julius Randall can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammates an open look.
And here is Hachimura. Doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D. New York leading by 3. Now Brunson for 3. Barrett. That shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Beal. Good.
Oh, off the bounce. Beal breaks down the defense.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Brunson against Morris. Brunson the pass to Randall.
Oh. You got to be kidding. Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Now here's Beal. D right on him. On the wing, Morris. Brunson covering. Porzingis trying to get free. Second shot opportunity. Kicks to Abdia. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Barrett dishes to Reddish. Outside for Randall. Back to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes the first.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You'll love the hustle and the attitude.
Now here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Beal. And it's good. 2 points. Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, a timely one from Beal. Puts a smile on the coach's face.
Brunson kicks to Reddish. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Abdia. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Beal. It's stolen by Reddish. And now the Knicks on the break. Out to Barrett. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Beal. To Morris to take the lead. Sinks the triple. And the Wizards lead by 2. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides
have expended. Both teams still hungry for the win.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Then we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Morris looking over the floor. Hachimura down low. Robinson on money.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Monte Morris. First personal foul. First team foul.
Randall passes to Robinson.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot. Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Deal with it. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. David, thank you.